I got 3 new pieces in from Evereve. If you're not familiar with Evereve, they are a retail shop for women's clothing and accessories. I have found them in larger cities, but they also have a wonderful website and they send out catalogs, which I actually still love because they give you a lot of inspiration. And personally, I enjoy looking at the catalogs more than when I go in store. I just can't seem to vibe with everything in the store, but when I see catalogs, then I grab pretty much the whole look and I just really gravitate towards it. So ignore the top. This is just an old Hollister sweatshirt. I'm just trying to figure out how to style these. These are the star of the show. They are a linen wide leg pant, but I'm going way out of my comfort zone and I chose a bright color. Blue is kind of trending this year. And this kind of, I don't know, athletic pant is still trending as well. These are so fun. I thought they'd be great for summer because they are linen. This is kind of a go-to pant for me in general. I usually have black or a neutral color, but I thought this would be really fun. And I'm trying to figure out again how to properly style them. So for now, I just threw it on with just a fun kind of baggy cropped sweatshirt and my new shoes. I will highlight those in just a few minutes, but they're really comfortable. They lean a little bit big, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. But these are a medium. They have good pockets, typical drawstring here. And then again, I'm close to 5'9", and I have longer legs. So these are almost dragging the ground when I'm wearing tennis shoes. So I'm gonna estimate somewhere around a 32 or 33 inch inseam on here. But you'll wanna go to the website to check out all of that. And they are just over $100 full price. I think they're well worth it though. These are something I'm gonna wear constantly. I'm definitely one of those people that if I really love something, I will get it in multiple colors, especially if they have really good basics. So I don't know how I did this, but I accidentally ordered these same black pants in an extra small. And I shouldn't even be able to get one leg into an extra small anywhere. But they fit, kind of, if that makes any sense. Like I wouldn't keep these by any means, but they pull on. They're only pulling in a couple of areas, and I haven't even tried to stretch them out yet as linen pants do. And of course, they are a lot shorter on me because they are a lot tighter. So this kind of tells me that you could size down. And the more I wear these, the more I'm thinking I may exchange the blue ones for a small, because if they're already really loose on me right now, then, you know, throughout the summer when things heat up and I'm wearing them all day, they might get too baggy. So I do love these, and I do plan on sending these back, and I'm gonna get these in either a small or medium as well. Before I change into the next outfit, I wanted to highlight these shoes. These are also new to me as well. These are the Adidas handball Spezials is what the box says. They run true to size. I normally wear a 10. These are a 10. The only thing I want to mention about them though is the arch support in them is super interesting. It has a very, very high arch support, and it was really prominent when I first put my feet in there. So I actually wore them just in the house several times before I decided to keep them, just to make sure that it wasn't going to actually hurt my arch. But I haven't had any problems with them. I wore them all day out and about shopping and running errands, and they have just really felt good actually. And they are, I believe, around the $100 price range. I purchased these through Nordstrom, but I have seen them at other stores in the mall and places like Tilly's, and you know, the ones that kind of have more trendy shoes. I found them in there first, but then I always go back to Nordstrom to see because I love their return policies, and you know, I can get points there. But they are so fun, and what I love about this particular one is that this is actually like furry. This is kind of like an animal fur. I don't know exactly what kind or if it's synthetic or not, but just know that going in, this is not leather or actually, you know, like your typical fabric. And I just thought the texture on that was wonderful. Not to mention they came with these. They're kind of like a forest green shoelace. They also came with a neutral shoelace as well. And it just gives me a little extra something for my very, very neutral outfits. One more pair of shoes that I grabbed recently are these Vince Camuto kind of just a heeled slide. I do have a dress to try on, but I wasn't sure that these would actually go with it, so I thought it'd just be better to do a close-up. These, I believe, are, oh wow, I got them in a 9.5. I didn't realize that. I believe they're a little more true to size, but I did get these in a 9.5, which is my smaller size, and they work just fine. It was probably all they had in, and I needed these in a hurry for an event. But I was really pleasantly surprised with these. They are very well made. The heel is not out of hand. And what I loved about them was that this heel is a little bit more sturdy than just like your typical pointy heel, but it's not like the full block heel, which sometimes I feel like is really chunky and it can kind of like literally clunk on the ground when you walk. This was a really happy medium, and the fact that they're wider at the base really helps me a lot right now, because I've just in the last several months started really getting back into trying to wear high heels. So I just want to be really careful with that. And I thought these were fun because yes, you could dress them up, but they're a gold slide shoe. So I could literally wear these with jeans and like a white button down or like a more low key little dress. And it would just kind of elevate a very casual look as well. And look how neutral this gold is. It's not super shiny. Love these so much. This was the third piece that I purchased from Evereve, and I was so pleasantly surprised with it. I was needing a new dress that I can kind of dress up or down, go to maybe a nice dinner, or wear it to a wedding if I had to and needed to dress it up, but just wanted to be comfortable. This ticks all the boxes. So I'm gonna back up and show you. Again, I'm on the taller side, and look how long it is. It's really a maxi dress on me. And I'm wearing it with some, I don't know, these are probably like an inch and a half heel. These are just some Sam Edelman's. I've showed these in the past. If they're still available, I'll link them. They're a little dirty, but these are like a suede. They have these in lots of different prints, but I just like the neutrality of them. I got them last year. It's this very more sheer kind of soft knit material, which makes it flow like just beautifully because it has some weight to it, even though it's sheer. And then of course it's completely lined with a really rich brown, soft knit kind of material underneath it. So this literally feels like pajamas, and it just has such a beautiful weight to it. And it's not like those poplin cotton ones that kind of make a lot of noise when you move. This one is just so flowy, but I love it. It does have pockets, and I like the one shoulder part of it because I feel like that really is the part that kind of dresses it up a little bit more. I'm gonna get closer and show you. You'll probably see my bra strap. I was lazy. I just tucked in my bra strap. But it's really nice. It's very fitted here. So I don't have a huge bust. And what I will note that I think that that's a good thing about this dress, because if you wanted to put like some cakes in or stickies or anything like that, I think they're gonna hold in there very well, so you can still be very, very comfortable in a pinch. Like I literally have my regular bra on and just tucked in one side. And then if you're very strategic, you still might see a little bit, but if you're in a pinch. Love this, love the fabric. Again, let me try to get a little close up and pull the skirt and show you what I mean. So the skirt, like I said, see how sheer the fabric on the first layer really, really is. And it's just this so soft stretchiness, but I love it. True to size medium. It's just over, I think, $120 full price. Thought that was extremely fair. I mean, especially considering some of the things I've seen in the stores lately, price-wise, it's wild. These next two pieces were so frustrating to me that I'm not sure if it's gaslighting or fashion catfishing, because I cannot understand how people can charge these prices for this level of fabrics. The first disappointment is this sweater. Now, at first glance, it looks great. It fits well. It just seems like the perfect go-to everyday sweater, not to mention it's cashmere. Full price, it's $188, but because it was the end of season, I got this for just under $100, which I think is a fairly reasonable price for a luxury quality sweater. Now, this is one of these things that I'm gonna start by saying this one was probably my bad. I did read the reviews, and I read several of them that said the quality of Bloomingdale's cashmere has really gone down recently. But I thought, okay, it's end of season, it's a sale, I'm just gonna give it a shot. They said it was thin, whatever. Okay, I can deal with thin, it's still good cashmere, right? Guess not. This sweater is so itchy that I'm struggling to wear it just even in this video. It is so uncomfortable. I can literally feel every fiber all over my body. Now it is also the very, what I would call thin gauge cashmere. Now I have noticed over the last, I don't know, couple of years that a lot of cashmeres are starting to be thinner and thinner quality. However, even places like Macy's and Banana Republic, they're maybe thinning out a little bit, but they're still soft to the touch and comfortable to wear. It's a cold day. I should love this right now, and I can't. I just have to get it off. This next piece is equally as frustrating for me. So I've been invited in the recent past to a couple of formal, semi-formal events, not to mention there's always wedding season. So I thought instead of trying to freak out over dresses every single time I get invited somewhere, I really needed to invest in maybe one or two just go-to dresses that I felt good in. And this one kind of ticked all the boxes. It looked amazing. I loved everything about it online. Even the reviews were really good. This one retailed at $258 and I paid full price for it. So I'm gonna back up and show you, and then I'm gonna tell you the bad part about it. So it's navy and it is a synthetic fiber, kind of like a polyester. Now, $258 for a polyester dress is really frustrating in itself. But what I noticed is, I've been shopping like crazy, even from MacDougall, just you name it. And a lot of the fabrics are synthetic now, but I guess they're supposed to be higher quality, as if. Anyway, I thought, okay, this is more my speed. I really like the style of it. It's simple. I can dress it up or down, that type of thing. And I don't think that it fits me that badly. I actually kind of like how it fits. I like the length. It does have a slit. Now, where it starts to run into the biggest problem is if you took a picture of me, or if I was outside, say at a wedding in brighter light. Let me see if I can get this bright enough to show you. Okay, all right, that's natural light, by the way. I don't have any cameras on. You guys see like the shadowing right here already? That's my face. Like, hello, that's my hand right here waving at you. What in the world? The entire dress is made out of this paper thin polyester that is lesser quality than many things that I have purchased on Amazon or even like highly discount retail stores. This is ridiculous. Not to mention, it's not very comfortable either. It's got that kind of rough, obviously polyester kind of texture to it, so it's not comfortable. It's just crazy to me that they're charging $258 that I could probably go on Amazon right now and find this same dress for like $35. That does it for this latest two-store clothing haul. I can honestly say I am so excited about Evereve now that I have kind of jumped fully in and decided to try out some of their outfits. I am pretty confident in saying that I'm okay with spending a little bit of money there because the quality seems to be really good and I like the fabric makeup of things there. So you will be seeing some more hauls from Evereve in the future. Let me know in the comments below if you are familiar with that store, if you're planning on trying it out or not. And as per usual, I will put all of the shopping links in the description box below and then over on my LTK app as well. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe before you go. And until next time, I'll see you soon.